I stand here because we are Kenyans, and I am proud to say that I was one of the people who pioneered the creation of the Kenya Revenue Authority. At that time, you all remember, we had 3 different departments: the Customs Department, Customs and Excise Department, we had the Income Tax Department, and I think the Sales Tax Department. And that structure had reached at the end of its usefulness, if I may call it that way. And when I look around, I can see some of the early commissioners of KRA. I can see my friend there, Commissioner General there. And it was not easy because people were used to certain things and you had to change. Some had established gravy trains within that old system. And here you are now beginning to talk about changing the whole structure and bringing in technology and new approaches. It was not easy. It was a political battle. Even to introduce the PIN, the personal identification number, the tax cheats moved all over. They even reached the churches, until the churches were preaching that the PIN number is the number of the devil. Basically to try and scare reform in the whole space around tax collection and so forth. Of course, they failed. And KRA came into being. And indeed, the truth be told, KRA did and has substantially improved the whole revenue collection structure and culture in the country, no doubt. But we have now reached a stage where we need to go a notch higher. We must, as we have stated in our statements, we must now go a notch higher, become more facilitative, move away from being obstructionists, so that we can now really benefit from technology and also allow us to develop trade amongst each other. I'm sure the person from the Africa Continental Free Trade Area will share a lot of data with you. And it is embarrassing that the level of trade between African countries is minuscule compared to what we do with the rest of the world. We must correct some of these things. So there is an important agenda for you, and I want you to really give it some serious thought so that we can graduate from where we are to the next level.